You got $1. Love that guy, Damon Dollar. He's a blessing to everyone he meets, and Walmart needs to back the fuck up. Ooh, okay, Hoopty, what's up? Hey, Hoopty, hey, Boshi. So no one is in here at the moment, but let's wait till people come back in. I did a.
Your worst nightmares are waiting. Survive a troop of bloodthirsty
Before you
vampires and
exit out,
ambiance based
I
on
hope
the
that you have an
award-winning
amazing
film
Thursday.
Sinners.
Thanks
Just
for
one.
tuning in. Thanks to all of our Jackpot Beauty subscribers that came out and participated. And we hope to do this again soon. And of course, thank you so much to the Seminole Classic Casino for hosting us.
Oh, they
to
were
have
at the
this great event
casino.
today.
Thank you for the congratulations. Okay. Oh, Bad Bet Adam is live. Oh my gosh, everybody is live. So let me share myself out again. You guys, can you share me out? I want to talk about this. And I'm not going to be on for long because I got to watch. I'm watching tennis now. Ben Shelton versus Nakashimi, and Elena Rybankina is going against Iga. Thank you, Bochi, for the channel member emojis. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me share out again. Come on over. Hey, Andrea. I love Damon. I saw him when he came to Seattle. They are absolutely out of line. Yeah, stop helping people and treating them good. We don't like that. Andrea says, hey guys. So you guys, okay, so let me post this again. So this is my take on Damon Darling. He got $1. Okay, so y'all know I'm silly, I'm crazy. I mean, I'm goofy. I like him. I like him. Now here is the deal. Now he was on TMZ. I'm looking at tennis and stuff. This is so bad, y'all. I'm watching tennis as we speak. But he was on TMZ, right? And he was telling TMZ, y'all know what TMZ is like with all the drama and all the craziness and stuff. And he was telling TMZ that he is being canceled. Let me just say this. You can say banned, or some people say canceled from Walmart, right? Because he goes to Walmart, and here's the deal. At the bottom line is, I'm not making this about race or whatever the case may be, but a lot of people have made this about race. But he does help people, okay? Now, y'all know I come 100 with my 2 cents. I want y'all to come 100 with y'all 2 cents. I know Hoopty, Bochi, I don't think you know about him, but Andrea, you said you even met him, right? You said, I'm gonna read this. I love Damon. I saw him. Oh, you saw him when he came to Seattle. They're absolutely out of line. You'll stop helping people and treating them good. We don't like that. Got $1. They banned him for life from Walmart for buying groceries, but he do be pranking people a little. So I can see if you're having a bad day, how annoying that might be. Yeah, okay, so Andrea, okay, so thank you for putting that out there. So here's my deal. It's not even with the pranking. So I really do like him, but y'all know, like me, I'm cuckoo. This is really me in real life. I'm cuckoo, I'm crazy. I mean, I can be calm and stuff, whatever. I mean, I can be super serious. I mean, obviously with my occupation, my career, but I do look at Damon Darling, and I know some people are probably not going to like me for saying this. I do not think he needs to be banned for life. I didn't even know it was for life from Walmart. I think Walmart is just being absolutely redonkulous, okay? But here's my take on it. I do look, Damon Darling really is a comedian. Some might even say that I'm a comedian. My right hand of God, I've done stand up at least 2 times, like in real life in California. And it was super, super fun. And I actually went open mic night twice. And I don't know, like I guess like Amanda Seals, she was like, I don't really. I know I'm funny. I've just been funny since the day I've been born, but I don't like write. My same jokes. I don't say the same thing. Because like honestly, I've seen Kevin Hart twice now, and I'm like, man, this is some of the same material. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, but my point is, you can be a comedian, but everybody's not going to find you funny. It's going to be some people that don't like you. To be honest, I don't like Kings of Comedy. I really enjoyed everybody, because it was Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, Bernie Mac, hell yes, may he rest in peace, and it was D.L. Hughley. I'm not a fan of D.L. Hughley. And this is not because he basically hates Charlie Kirk and he's Democrat. I promise you, it's nothing with political. Even though what he said about Charlie Kirk is absolutely horrible, because somebody was annihilated, assassinated, destroyed. I don't care what the case may be. Like you don't sit up here and basically wish death on anybody or congratulate somebody. Be congratulatory towards someone's death in that manner. But again, let me just try to stay focused. He is a comedian. I don't find him funny. I'm talking about D.L. Hughley, but he always he makes jokes from everyone else, like say in the audience and stuff, whatever. And you know what my deal is, I always say, you guys, you gotta be original. And when someone is constantly doing that, like it's okay a little bit every now and then and stuff, but that makes it, in my opinion, not fun. And it makes it like it's nasty. I don't know. And it's quite disrespectful. So me being honest, and y'all know I don't ride the coattails of nobody. And I fuck with Damon Darling. When he was at a grocery store and he gave, I don't care, white, black, whatever. He gave these young men who just graduated from high school. He did give them a little bit of cash, but he went and got them all PlayStation 5s, and I thought that was so amazing. People were like, oh, they're going to sell them, they're going to pawn them. I'm like, no, those kids are not, I say kids. I'm 39, I say kids. But they're like 18-year-old young men. But I was like, they're not going to go pawn. They're going to go like freaking play. They're going to go sit down at their home and play. And I'll always remember that moment from Damon Darling. So he's highly positive. But I do because I put wholesome versus irritating, but he can be irritating. And personally, me, that's just like Perez Hilton, who just, in my opinion, hey Jackie, how you doing? In my opinion, he sat up here and he did that live stream, and because I'm sitting up on, I do lives and I'm like, okay, pretending to smoke crack. You guys don't actually see crack. You don't actually see a crack pipe. You see a freaking tire gauge. And then also I go off the damn screen. I'm lighting up I have my lighter and I'm lighting it, and I'm doing it right at screen. But then I go off and I'm like, it's a joke. Like I'm actually not smoking crack. But for somebody to actually start to cut themselves and harm themselves in actual real blood on live, that is, in my opinion, it's attention seeking going to the 10th power. And I do feel as though with Damon Darling, sometimes it's attention seeking going way left field. Because you're gonna some people are just gonna be, they're irritable, they're upset. Now again, I don't think anything that he has done renders a ban for life, a ban for a year type deal and stuff, whatever. But I must say, it is Walmart, and I understand, it's public. Some people just don't want to be video. They don't want to be recorded. And so that's why I'm really, really careful. Even when I play against people and stuff, whatever, I do ask people, hey, can I record you? If it's if I know if it's gonna be up close and in their face and stuff, whatever, I always ask that. And a lot of times, I'm not really recording certain things because I don't want to get people. Like I've been inside of casinos, and their policy is, hey, show the rug, or put the camera on yourself. Do not show other people, because at the end of the day, it's about being respectful. Now, again, I understand public, and you can record whatever and stuff. I'm not tripping on that, y'all. I am not being a Karen towards Damon Darling. I'm just saying I feel like when he did what hit me with him was when he hey James, what did me, I guess in a sense, what like kind of made me feel like, okay, come on, dude, that's not cool. When you are a black brother. Now I know it's skits and stuff, whatever, but I'm, as a black and brown, like black, brown, whatever the case may be, I'm not gonna go up to a police officer and tell them, I'm not gonna mess with any police officer. I'm not gonna joke about that. I don't care. He is well known, okay? Obviously way more famous than I am. I'm not really famous, right? But I'm not gonna walk up to a police officer, especially in today's time, and even I'm not trying to be fun. I'm not even gonna strike up a conversation. I'm not gonna give them, I don't care, black, white, Hispanic, whatever the case, give them any type of ammo to maybe unalive me. Okay, so I'm always that. I don't have anxiety, but it does make me anxious when he does that. And then to go up to the police and be like, hey, I do have a warrant. Check and see if I have any warrants. I might have a warrant or whatever. And it's just like, I know it's a thing of laughter, and we want to get the views, we want to get the likes, we want to sit up here and, become even more popular. And again, he's making a hell of a lot of money. But those are the things where I'm like, man, that's not wholesome behavior. Like that's toxicity. But again, like, I don't know. Like, how do you guys feel about that? Like, that's sad. They're do this to Damon. Yeah, Damon, like, again, it is sad. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like, and that's why I respect him so much too, because he's obviously been on TMZ, and he has said exactly what people were not expecting. He's like, no, guys, do not boycott Walmart. Now, y'all know I go to Walmart, I be wanting to get in and out. I don't care. I be wanting to get in and out of Publix, Walmart, Kroger, any damn grocery store, any store, period. Because y'all know people just get on my damn nerves. But I love how he's like, don't boycott them. Don't hate them. He was like, I hope we can like reconcile and come up with some type of solution. And I respect him for that, because I do think that he is a good person. But I just think sometimes the intentions are just like, they are good, but I just feel as though, okay, it can be taken a different way. And at the end of the day, like, I just think that you have to, it ain't like you got to agree with me or whatever the case may be, but I feel like anybody can see, okay, well, how this can be irritating. Because once somebody says, hey, I don't want to be bothered, or I don't want the money, or I don't want this, just step away from them. And that's what I can say about the guy. There's guys who goes pretty much like they dance around the entire country, right? But they go to a lot of the Walmarts, and they're in Walmarts, and they may walk up to somebody, and I love the content, because they may walk up to somebody and be like, hey, dance with me, and then they're not dancing with them. And they just move on to the next person. They'll put their hands out, like, or give them a high five. And some of the people, women, men, whoever, they may like leave them hanging or whatever, and they just go to the next person. And I feel like Damon Darling doesn't do that. He keeps nagging the people, certain individuals. I know what it is. He wants to really understand, okay, well, why me basically paying this and giving this, why would that bother you? And I just look at it like, it can be, I don't know, it can be seen two different ways, I guess, or probably multiple different ways. Andrew, you got dollar bills. I'm jealous. Okay, hold on 1 second. Celebrities need to shut the fuck up about politics. It's annoying. Andrew, I agree. I don't care about my deal. Like I said, I don't care. Like, going back to D.L. Hughley, I don't care if he Republican, Democrat, if he doesn't vote or if he doesn't care, but it's just when you sit up here and you put hate out there, but you're saying, okay, Charlie Kirk put hate out there. Now, to me, I don't care if he was Democrat, Republican again, or if he was somebody who didn't vote. You don't sit up here and put that out into the universe, especially with your platform. So it really does suck. Or I should say, well, you know, in my opinion, D.L. Hughley really does suck. I just don't like him. But I do see not a whole lot, but I can see the similarity of when you are being someone, you're just being, like I said, in public. Like, I would be very, very careful. I'm just saying. But when you are approaching someone and they say, hey, leave me alone, whatever, and then you continue to say things, I can see somebody getting irritated and get upset. And again, like, I don't know, like, you know, guys, I look at myself as a jolly person, but I don't know, maybe I do got like a resting bitch face. I don't know, is that a real thing? I have had someone, and I'm not gonna call this person out, but who have met me in real life from YouTube and say, hey, Terrence, you look so serious. You look so serious. I'm like, I can't help it. And that person did get me when I was getting off of work. I was getting off of work, and going into a store, and that person did, I guess, you know, I mean, I obviously I may have a lot on my mind. I'm decompressing. That's why when I do leave work, I don't know if y'all do this, but I leave work, I have like a moment of like silence, or like 15 moments of silence. And then even when I get home, I sit in my car for a little bit. Maybe I'll just, you can call it like, you know, meditating or whatever the case may be. Cause I don't tend to just hop on YouTube or look at shorts or reels, but I just say, I take time to myself. I just gather my thoughts, cause I be seeing a lot every day. So, you know, that person probably, you know, not probably, actually did look at me as if like, wow, you know, okay, well, maybe he's not as approachable or stuff. And I really am. But again, like, I don't want to be nagging. I don't want to nag anybody. I don't know. Does that make sense? Great stream. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate it. Boshi is laughing and got the dead emoji. Andrea who died. That's sad. They're so, okay, I read that. Okay. Hoops, Andrea, you got the dollar bill. I'm out in the country cutting in and out, trying to follow. Hoopty, thank you so much, and I appreciate you so much. I love the fact that you went over the Gammas and was like, do you know Terrence? That was so cool. I love that. I met D.L. Hughley, complete a-hole. Oh my gosh. James, you ain't just saying that, are you? You met him. I don't like D.L. Hughley. Like, I'm telling you, I don't hate nobody. I don't hate D.L. Hughley. I don't hate nobody. But I just really dislike that man. I'm telling you, he has such bad energy. And this is way before Charlie Kirk situation. This is when I was watching, like I said, like, not even the Kings of Comedy, even before that. Like, I grew up, like, you know, obviously, you know, I don't know if y'all know about BET, and BET used to have Comic View. I want to say it was Comic View. But y'all know about, even before that, it was Def Jam. And, you know, with Martin Lawrence and Dave Chappelle has been on there. I mean, some of the greats, you know, Eddie Murphy, obviously Bernie Mac. I mean, some of the greats, even before those greats, you know, it's just been an amazing ensemble of people. And, you know, obviously, you know, a lot of, you know, our brothers and sisters and stuff. So I love that. But I just never ever took to him. I just felt like he was never original, and he was just never funny. And now with the whole political, you know, aspect and, you know, I guess perspective that I have of, like, you know, towards him now, it's like, oh my gosh, I don't like him even more. I mean, it's just like how I know I can dislike him even more and stuff. He's just not a good person, if you ask me. Both said, if you ask people and they say no, then leave them alone. No means no. Also, whatever I think of the police, it is yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full, sir. Oh, I love love emoji. Hoopty says, I know nothing about this. I only saw the short he made apologizing. He only trolls a-holes with love and positivity and generosity. Okay, so Hoopty, I'm gonna say this, and you know I keep it a book. The fact that even you just said he only trolls, so that in itself, like, Lord knows, okay, so I troll trolls on the internet. I know people say, well, Terrence, there's no difference. I'm not going to troll people in real life. Okay, you get what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up here and do, like, I want him to be careful. You know how many of us, like, I don't care, like, I'm going to say, black and brown people are being murdered and killed and shot at by our own black and brown people, but definitely by, other, ethnicities. So it's like, I wouldn't want to, I promise you, I try my best not to use this word, but I wouldn't even want to provoke anybody. Or let me just put it like this. Okay, as a content creator, as an influencer, I would like to say that I don't want to influence anyone in real life to just do harm, to cause me harm. And it's just some really unhinged people out there. And there really are those, and forgive me if someone is named Karen. Like, I know I work with a Karen, and this woman is retired, and she is the best nurse I've ever worked with in my life. And her name just happened to be Karen. I love her. She's so awesome. And it's just so crazy how that, they, with that behavior, they associate that name with that behavior. And I'm like, oh no. But anyway, I'm just putting it out there myself for, I guess, for lack of better, words or names. But I mean, do you know how many Karens out here? So why would you want to sit up here and do that? But again, you're doing it because of the content. You're doing it because of the content. You're doing it because of the views. And I'm not dissing him. At the end of the day, that's what he does. But I do think over time, because I've been following him for a while, over time he has become more wholesome. But the pranking is one thing, but it's just like, dude, you just have to be careful. And so I think that's what it is. I think at the end of the day, I think that yes, he's done so many great deeds, so many good deeds. I'm sure he's going to continue to do good deeds, but some people, they don't like good deeds. And you know what? I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, as strange as it really is, it may sound, but that's the logistics of the situation. That's the fact of the matter. Some people don't want you to. Some people be like, I don't want you to give me money. Now, I'm not trying to be funny, but anybody can give me money. Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. And Lord is my witness. I will pay it forward. Okay, I will pay it forward. All right. I'm not just somebody who just take and don't give. Lord is my witness. I know I give. Even if you guys don't see me giving on here, I give. I give a lot on YouTube. I give a lot in real life, but it's just, I just feel like there is some misunderstanding in type of situations, but I can see maybe why Walmart would get upset. But like, again, the ban for life is just, like I said, that's redonkulous. That's excessive. Again, like, he hasn't like assaulted anyone. You know what I'm saying? So I think the ban for life thing is absolutely crazy. James said he wouldn't even sign any. Okay, you was talking about D.L. Hughley. He wouldn't even sign any autographs at one of his own shows. Now that's just crazy as hell. I thought you was gonna say, James, he wouldn't even sign any autographs and say if you see him out in public, because that's his time. You have to respect, people, but you're telling me you were at his show and this man, he better sign every damn autograph. Like I've been to Kevin Hart's and stuff. Again, I didn't you have to pay for a package to get a picture and to get like autographs and all that and stuff. But I got autographs from some of the people who opened up. Like Larry the Cable Guy, I got his autograph. I've gotten oh my gosh, the guy Country Wayne, I've gotten his autograph. I've gotten autographs from a few, people and stuff, whatever. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, if you're at his show, that just shows you what kind of how big of an asshole he is. He doesn't even want to give an autograph or none, even at his show, and that's crazy. That's just crazy. Hooper says James DL Hughley, big surprise. Hooper says I put in a code though. I was like, what do you know about it's a Terrence kind of thing? Answer correctly, instant sub, like, and get. Oh my God, I love that. That is so dope. Hooper, thank you, seriously. Gamma clearly got a big laugh and just a big, you know, just a nice laugh and a nice, you know, giggle from that. So that's so awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. That means everything to me because, you know, I know Boshi goes over to her chat and stuff. I love how Gamma says, you know what, this is collectively our community, and I love the community in which we, you know, in which we are a part of. You know, it's so awesome. I love that. I love how we can also. Some of us may not see eye to eye, but we can agree to disagree. I mean, except pretty much for Anthony Anderson and a few other people, I guess, that have been coming over and stuff. But I appreciate y'all so much. If you guys are watching in the background, you don't have to talk, okay? I know I'm probably going to piss some people off, but go ahead and double tap that screen, share me out. If you're catching a replay like that, share that out. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be on here crazy long, but I wanted to, I know Boshi, like I said, I know you don't know him and stuff, whatever, you know, him being Damon Darling, but I wanted to talk about it because, like, I really want people to realize, like, I can see it from different angles. You know, I guess I can see the perspective of others, people who don't like him, people who do like him. But again, the banning from Walmart, like, that's kind of crazy. I mean, he actually does have coffee and things and stuff, and I think he's coming out with other products. And it's just like, okay, that's dumb. Like, do business with the man. Don't ban. But again, I do feel as though, you know, super, super popular. And again, with that much popularity, that's same with Asho Speed, same with Castanet, same with Mr. Beast, same with oh my gosh, you know, TV. I mean, again, he's getting a lot of, I guess I could say slack, and he's being talked about really bad in the slot community because Omar is now, you know, he's, you know, has his slot channel and all that, and they're like, oh, he's faking, he's this, he's that, and I'm in my mind, I'm like, faking or not, you know, if it is some type of illusion, whatever, you know, it's entertainment. So you don't beat people up for the entertainment. Again, with Damon Darling, it is entertainment. So don't beat them up. But again, you know, when we're coming on YouTube, just like myself, and I'm just exposing myself, showing myself, nothing unprofessional, but I'm just saying, y'all know what I mean. But you're like a sitting duck. You're gonna get talked about. People gonna hate you. They gonna love you, whatever the case may be. Boshi said, Boshi said Anthony Anderson got the dingleberry, and then Hoopty said Ted Garcia Bundy. Where the hell is Ted Garcia? Ted Garcia could not stand me, y'all. Ted Garcia could not stand. Ted Garcia was like, you need to get fired. You don't ever need to work in the hospitals. You don't need to be in surgery. You're terrible. You're a horrible person. Wherever you go, they're gonna hate you. I was like, wow, all because, like, I'm a humble, homeless Republican. Like, I don't understand that. Like, and other people are like, you know, your employer sees you, they're gonna fire you, they can't stand you, they hate you, you're a horrible person. And also because I am a Republican, that I shouldn't be allowed to work in surgery because I'm a Republican. I said, oh Lord. People who are having emergency surgeries are gonna hate some of their surgeons when they find out, oh, the general surgeon who took your appendix out is a full-blown Republican. You guys, we should stop the whole back and forth. I'm not gonna stop talking about politics, but I'm saying we should stop putting that as a thing where, okay, what am I trying to say? As a requirement. Oh, in order for me to be your friend, you have the requirements are you have to be a Republican. What the fuck? You have to believe in God. What the hell? So I can't be friends with someone who is an atheist or who like doesn't believe in any religion or whatever the case may be. Like that's so stupid. And also, if I believe in God, that would be the exact opposite what God would want me to do. God wouldn't want me to judge my neighbor. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say even when I was in Michigan, and like I said, they had they still have a big prison there, and that hospital still does a lot of the cases, a lot of the prisoners, their surgery cases. And when I found out that man murdered his mom and basically half his family, okay, what I'm gonna do? Like, I can't. I forbid him in the OR. I'm not gonna help assist on his cases or operate on him. No, I treated that man just as I would have treated my mom. What he did does not. It ain't got nothing to do with me, and I'm not there to judge I'm not there to judge what he did 5 minutes ago. Again, judging his elbow. People gonna talk about it, but no, I'm there to help save his life, and as I did. Because he had one. I mean, I've operated on many prisoners, but this one in particular had appendicitis, and his appendix ruptured. He became septic. This man could have died if he wasn't rushed back to the OR. But again, I'm someone who I don't know. I look at myself. Lord knows I'm not perfect. Who is perfect? Okay, no one is perfect. But I try my best to be just a decent human being, and I must say I feel as though Damon Darling is a decent human being, and it is sad that it came to that, and maybe something in the future, because again he is super positive when it does come to accountability. That's what I love about him too. But I do feel like, hey, just show more of the, if you're gonna do the prank and do the joking and stuff, whatever, like maybe not inside a Walmart and stuff, whatever, but be more wholesome when you go there and stuff. And this is something too. Now, I don't know if you still in here, but this kind of bothered me because I give a lot. I'm not going to give somebody $5, $15, $20 and say, hey, don't go buy no cigarettes, don't go buy no booze, don't go buy no crack. Don't go buy no drink. Don't go buy no candy. Don't go buy no oxtails. I mean, I would definitely tell them, go buy the oxtails, okay? But no, real talk, I'm not going to sit up here and if I give, I don't have the right to judge you or judge, period, but tell you what to do with it because I'm giving from my heart. And that's something that, I know Damon Darling, he's coming from a good place, but that's something he does too. He's like, if he does give, okay, well, don't go buy all this, don't go buy all of that. And it's like, okay, I know that's a part of his character, but it's like, man, that could be offensive. Now, it doesn't offend me. I mean, I got thick skin, I laugh, y'all know I joke, and I'm cuckoo with the best of them, but I do feel as though, it can, sometimes it's taken a little bit too far. I don't know, but that's just how I look at it. I'm reporting to you, you're not homeless. Don't give him money. And that's the thing. Hoopty, I'm not even coming over here begging people for money. Even though I could use money for oxtails, but no, I'm not begging people for money. I'm not trying to put people down. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be entertaining, and I want to come on and hopefully have people laughing. Ted was worse than Anthony. Oh my God, Ted was worse than Anthony. Ted, I feel as though I can probably meet Anthony and Anthony would try to hurt me, but I really do. I feel like, and Ted actually stopped coming over, but Ted, I feel as though that may not be someone you would want to meet in person. Just saying. How could you say that, Hootie? Block? Hoopty is laughing. Hoopty says, really? I never noticed him telling people not to get alcohol or tobacco. No, Hoopty. No. Not that. No. It's not that I'm saying that. I'm saying he has, okay, yes, he's doing it in a joking manner, but he has given people the money, and he was like, well, don't go well, don't go do this and don't go do this. Okay, for instance, like he was and this a deal with like I was like, Damon, what are you doing? You know, because I feel like I laughed at the entire video, and I started crying because he was asking the kid just love him, right? And this is like, I mean, it's white kids, it's black kids. I love how he just he just brings, it's like he brings everybody together. I love that. But this particular one, he was in Walmart and the kid like saw him and was like, oh my gosh, Damon darling. I mean, really looked up to him and stuff. Everybody's like, you got $1? He's fun. But what kind of took me, I was like, what are you doing? So he was like, okay, hey, the mama was what it is. The mama was in Walmart with the kids and she was going, it was like school supplies for going back to school. And then he was like, okay, pick out some things and all that. And so the kids started picking out stuff and they got like these iPads or like laptops. Oh, no, it was like, wait. I want to be very sure before I speak on this. It was, it was headphones. It was headphones. They did get iPad like these computer things, but they also got like headphones, like like the Beats or whatever. And he was like, I mean, you tell these kids they're going back to school and they're getting headphones and these things and the electronics. And the comments actually was like, all the mothers in the comments were like, hey, Damon, like seriously, that is actually on the school list because these kids are they have to, maybe they're going to city hall, they're doing certain things, and so they actually, they are allowing these electronics. And so, I mean, again, he liked a lot of the people comments and stuff, whatever, but it's like, okay, dude, like, like he didn't have to do that, you know what I'm saying, to the camera, because it's like, wait a second, like these kids actually do, like they actually do need it. It's actually on the list. And then it looked like, but again, I know he is wholesome. He's doing it in a joking manner. But again, that's what I'm saying to myself. Like, yo, I know I can see it as a joke, but maybe somebody else would see it as a joke. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. You do play too much at times. Boshi, I know I do, but Boshi, I'm doing this like, okay, in my car, in my home, maybe at the tennis court. But like even with the guy who came back out there, hey AV Squad, oh my gosh, y'all, that guy who came out, the guy came back out there today. The guy that I met on a Sunday who told me wanted to give me damn lessons about hitting and telling me about how he how big he's so big on the level. He's won all these tournaments. He could hit against some of the females. He could do this. And I'm like in my head, dude, you are delirious. And you won't know how delirious he is. He comes back out there today. The guy is rushing towards me. He waves, right? And I'm like, oh God. So I wave back. Excuse me, sorry. I wave back. And I'm like, if he asked me to hit, because I really was at the court. Even I don't care if I was out there for 5 minutes, I wasn't gonna hit with him. But I've been at that point, I was out there for like 5 hours, a little bit over 5 hours. I mean, I was out there like, my gosh, I got out there at 8:30 this morning. Anyway, so when he was walking up, I mean, again, it gradually increased. It got up to 106. And it might even be a little hotter out there now and stuff. Some people were saying that it is getting into like it can get over to 110 or whatever, but again, it's hot. I wash clothes and all that. It is burning up out there as we speak. But this is what upset me. Again, he hitting the ball. When I tell him, I said no. I said I'm just gonna hit the backboard today. I said I've been out here, a good while anyway. He walks back over. He looks like he's frustrated about that, which I don't give a fuck. But then he starts hitting the backboard and grunting really loud on the other side. Then I'm sitting down, and that's the short that I did. He walks back around. He see me sitting down. He's like, "Oh my gosh, Terrence, like, I busted my ball. Like, can I get a ball? Can I get a ball from you?" And he was like, "It usually doesn't happen. This is crazy. It's the first thing that's happened." I'm in my mind like, but okay, if it never happened or not, why would you only bring one tennis ball? And you are a quote unquote 5-0 tennis player. Lord Jesus. If y'all don't understand what 5-0 is, 5-0 is a competitive tennis person. Let me just say this, a competitive tennis player. Why you only got one tennis ball? Like one tennis ball. Who brings, like I said, when I was poor, I had more tennis balls, obviously, than rackets, but I had more tennis balls. I had to say I digress. I said, "Oh yeah, help yourself, whatever." He did get a couple tennis balls, but it's just like, man, this is super strange that you only come onto the you come to the court with one tennis ball. But I think he really wanted to hit. He has this it's like a fancy bag and everything. You have no tennis balls? That's strange. But I think he wanted to hit. I think he wanted to kind of start up a conversation. Again, awkward, and me, I'm starting to use my better judgment. I'm starting to listen to that inner voice in me. I don't know what that voice is, but it's like, I don't think the man's trying to hurt me and stuff, but I'm like, no, I don't want to hit with you. Like I already told him no about exchanging phone numbers. I'm not going to exchange my phone numbers with you, and I don't care to do that. And like I said, I'm not going to say never. It might be a time when he comes out and I actually want to hit for 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes and stuff with somebody. I would actually still hit with him, but I am going to be very careful with, okay, when I do that, and let's just say if I were to hit with him today and stuff, whatever, I would have told him in a respectful way. I would have told him, hey, let's just not, do the thing where you give me pointers or tips unless I ask for them. And then that would be the thing. Once I initiate that, that's going to be done with him probably wanting to hit with me now. Because he's probably going to be like, damn, he's not receptive of my constructive criticism, because you're not precepting me. This ain't no one-on-one how to hit tennis. I know how to fucking hit. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, because you're the one that wanted to hit with me. And I was the one that out-hit you. So because I out-hit you, now you have a problem. At the end of the day, I got to stay away from people like that. Because people like that and stuff, they on another damn level. Another level of bullshit. Bullshit that I don't want to be a part of. Okay, never saw that one. Yeah, he did do that. He did. Yeah, I was like, wow. And like I said, the mothers went off, but in a very fun, comical, nice way. But they was chewing them. But they were like, what are you talking about, Damon, darling? What are you talking about? That is on the school list. Y'all know how some people are, like, when they know they right now. And they were right. And like I said, I know that, he like kind of laughed that over and stuff, whatever. But again, it's all in good fun with him. It really is. But again, some people are not going to take that. Like I said, even me doing this, when I play a lot of stuff, and I'm on YouTube, like in my home, not around anybody and stuff, even with the characters and all that. I know that's going to upset some people. People have called me all kind of crazy names. They've made threats. But just imagine you going into, you around people like in their face. Like, it's like, oh Lord, like you can just kind of, probably imagine like people kind of losing it, in my opinion. Is that Stacy says, yo, Terrence, look, it's me, Luke's videos. I'm using my different phone because, hey, Luke's video, how you doing? How do you pronounce? Is that Stace Broken? Stace Bro Nick. Hoopy says the craziest one I saw was this extremely angry guy with the satanic shirt who was obviously racist and wouldn't take his money and got hella pissed. Oh my gosh, was he? I did see one Hoopy where he was at the I know he was like, he walked up to this guy, this white guy, he was like, um, do you touch all over the fruit? You touch all over the fruit. And he was like, well, don't you touch the fruit. Don't you? He immediately got upset with Damon. I was like, damn. I'm like, Damon, please stop. Leave this man alone. And he was like, well, I was just asking, like, why are you touching the fruit or something like that and stuff, whatever. And Damon was completely joking. And the guy was just not having it. And I was like, oh my gosh, this guy is going to like, because I'm sure Damon can handle himself, like, as far as like in a fight. But I was like, this guy's gonna swing off. He's gonna swing on him. But Damon, in my opinion, like, I'm like, dude, you are pressing. You are doing this for you have your cameraman there. You are doing this for views, for likes. And it's entertainment, but in my opinion, I look at that as dangerous entertainment. You don't know where people's heads are at. Like, I'm telling you, people are getting killed for a lot less words. I mean, for a lot less, and for a lot things that's not as bad as that. Let me put it like that. For a lot less, they're getting killed and beat up and harmed, and it's just, you know what, someone like him, you do want, like, how people say. Even in my, chat sometimes or in the comments, they say protect this man at all costs, and that's how I feel about Damon Darling. Protect that man at all costs, like, but don't put yourself in those situations. Like I said, he can handle himself, but some folks you don't know. I mean, some people just don't care. They have nothing to live for, even if they got wife, kids, husbands, all the money in the world. They got this. They don't care about killing other people. Boche said, you're not causing a disturbance though, Terrence. Thank you, Boche. I appreciate that. Yeah, but some people may think they may say that they may think different. But again, I Lord knows, like, just like in real, like if you in life and you in a store, you can walk away. But what Damon does sometimes, he does keep moving towards that person and keep asking. And I'm like, no, bro, don't do it. So even though I might keep pushing, like, okay, the humble homeless, the homeless Republican, and keep pushing this and keep pushing that, but I'm pushing that in my opinion, I would say in the safety of my own home. I'm just not gonna sit up here and do that. You will never see content from me on my channel like that ever. Like, I barely do the whole pranking thing, like with other people. It's gonna be like, okay, yeah, I'm doing like a little skit or something like that, but it's just literally me, my phone, and then you guys watching me. Like, I'm not gonna, I don't know, I'm just not really that's just not where it's at for me. And that's just where it's at. Like, it's just, I don't do that. You are just minding your business. Thank you. Hoopty said great content. Thank you, Hoopty. Say said sorry for the different account. No, do not say sorry. I love a different account. Hey, hell, when you get back on the Luke's video one, give me a thumbs up on that account. Thumbs up, share me out, subscribe, do all that. I appreciate the different accounts. It ain't nothing wrong with that. This account should be called Video 580, but it's different. No, it's fine. Videos 559. Wait, yo, Terrence, you have 244 likes and congrats. Do I really? I can't see the damn likes. I know a lot of people left. Hoopty says it's hilarious. Boshi is laughing. Stay says I subbed on this account to be too. By the way, thank you. I appreciate your subscription. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all so much. I mean, you guys really mean the world to me. I'm not just saying that. I'm watching on 2 accounts. Boshi, I appreciate you, bro. I really do. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for the, like, I know I did, I don't do this a whole lot. Y'all know I'll just pop up, but I did put this up, I want to say like an hour in advance. If not an hour, right at 55 minutes. Like, when I say in advance, like I did I don't even know what you call it. I scheduled a live stream. Look, I don't do it, and so I don't even know how to say it like officially, but I scheduled a live stream about 55 minutes before I actually went live, and I do love when I do that, because I do feel like I can get some more thumbs up, and people may come in and not even say anything, and so that does, I think it does help. I think it helps with the algorithm and stuff. And even when I even when I go, like when I end the live stream, I think it's gonna help with algorithm too. I think a lot of people, and obviously I did the thumbnail, but I think that's gonna help. Some people watch and maybe people are gonna think like, oh, is he bashing him? And this is not a bash. I'm not trying to banter back and forth with Damon, darling, but I'm just saying, like, I can understand. It's just like he can see where Walmart is coming from as well with their policies and certain things. But again, like, to ban somebody for life or just to ban them, period, even if it's for a year, that's silly. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Stacy said, nice, bro. I'm going to say Stace. I like that. Stace says, nice at Boshi. Boshi said, you did, Terrence. I forgot to jump in early and say, like the stream. Looking at that 244 likes, it was not needed. Really? Hoopty says, double-fisted Boshi got the Android in one hand and iPhone in the other. Really? Wow. Double-fisted. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Stace says, but Terrence, the only reason I miss your lives is because I'm outside a lot, busy most of the time, and it's night for me right now. The problem is our time zone. Sorry for missing your lives, by the way. No, please never say sorry, bro. Never say sorry. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate your time. I know Boshi, in the UK, in different time zones. You guys, I appreciate y'all for watching. I really, really, really do. You never have to say sorry. You never, even if you don't come in, you never have to do that. That's why I love Boshi, because I know that it's a lot that you have to do with family and different time zones, and you make your way over here awfully a lot, and I appreciate you so much. I love you for that. I mean, Hoopty, I love you. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And don't forget, guys, like I said, my channel memberships are $199, and I can actually see, like, I'm looking and I'm like, okay, I'm like, wow, I would have had more money by, because this is August 13th, so let me just say, we're more than halfway through the month because it's 31 days here. No, we're not more than halfway through. We're almost at the half. That's what I mean to say. We're almost at the halfway mark. That's what I mean to say for the month. We're almost at the halfway mark for the month. And I'm like, man, because when it's just crazy how that changes when your memberships, because they were $4.99, so plus tax a little bit over $5. So right now the plus tax is a little bit over $2, and so everything's in half, and I can actually see that. But I do appreciate you guys for coming in and liking the content and liking my community posts. That does help with everything and stuff. I appreciate you. Like, I know I can't do this without you guys. At the end of the day, I cannot do this without y'all. And so thank you so much again, Boshi. Thank you for being a channel member. That is so dope of you. There will always be a chance, and says, catch a replay if you can, but do not worry. Yeah, never worry. I don't want anybody to be stressed out and worrying about catching my live stream. I don't ever want that. I don't ever want that, because I think that causes for some people it causes stress. And y'all know I'm just, I try to beat the hell out of stress. I'm literally, like, I go to the backboard and people say, man, I broke 3 tennis balls today. Now I break tennis ball. I probably break a tennis ball when I go out there, if not every day, every other day. And sometimes I break multiple, like today I broke 3 tennis balls. Like, I busted them. Like, I hit the ball so hard against that backboard, and I don't care. Like, again, if I'm hitting, I can control my pace. I can control my shots. I feel like I'm a good shot maker, especially with my serves. Because, I feel like I hit my targets. Not like on cue every single time, but I mean, I can put 3 bottles up, and I know I can knock those 3 bottles down before I empty out my ball hopper, my basket of balls. So a lot of people I see can't do that on the court and stuff, whatever. I've gotten compliments about that, and people like, damn, wow, that's on the money. And so that's how I know I can control. But again, going back to that guy who came out, he was like, see, some of your balls went out. And I'm like in my head, some of your balls went out, sir. Like, I'm not like, this isn't fucking US Open. So with that being said, like, I know some of my balls may go out because the backboard is going to stop it, but the majority of them are going in, and the majority of my tennis balls went in when I was playing against him. So it's like, why do you have to sit up here and say those things? Like, hell, Novak Djokovic hit some of the balls into the net. Novak Djokovic hit some of the balls out from the baseline. Like, it doesn't, like, I don't know. I just think that's so weird. That's why I said that's really why, because I could have hit with him. It wasn't like I was crazy tired. I have lots of energy now. I've probably drank 2 gallons of water. I've had maybe 7. I know I had 2 Gatorades. Definitely, like, I definitely had lots and lots of water. I've had Gatorade. I've had so many of those splashers and stuff. I got some lemon ones from Walmart last night. And that's all. That's literally all. I mean, I put a banana in my bag, but I haven't even eaten anything like solid yet. I've just had fluids, and I have so much energy. I took a nice shower, went and washed my clothes here. I want to get back out tonight. I'm pretty much I'll probably drive across town, walk, get some steps in. I've gotten over 12,000 steps today. Like, I have so much energy. I'm not starving myself. I did see Gamma and that good ass food. Oh my gosh. Ugh. But the fish, she said, the buffalo fish, and I said I've actually had that. Pretty much, it is like she said, buffalo, the hot sauce. And I've had it, like, I've had my tilapia dipped in that sauce. Now again, I still had tartar sauce with it. I didn't really eat the ranch with it, but I can see that ranch being good with it. But yeah, the mac and cheese, the yams, oh my gosh. But there was not way back when, but it was a time ago when I was eating lots of cornbread. I would have had to have cornbread with her meal. Now, I'm not really, I get bread and stuff, but I'm not, I don't know. Like, I can go get some, Southern soul food and stuff, and I would just not finish it. I wouldn't finish it. Thank you so much. Hootie said, love you too, brother. I appreciate you, Hootie. I appreciate you, bro. I really do. Boshi got the likes. Oh, I see the kisses, Hootie. I see the kisses. I'm blowing them right back. Boshi says, greatest community. Boshi, thank you so much. Boshi says, become a member today. Send your own dingleberries to the trolls. I love that, Boshi. I love that. Stay said, okay, Terrence, I'm going to have to go. Bye. Sorry, by the way. See you tomorrow. Okay, no problem. Thank you for coming in. I hope so. Stay. See you again. Stay said, see you again, Boshi. Y'all are so awesome. Boshi says, what I will say, Terrence, many people do believe they are only helping. Given a suggestion or advice, a pointer, I would argue for the most part it comes from a good place. So, okay, so Boshi, you know what? You're so awesome. Like, because I look at you as somebody who is, you're super, super neutral. And you know what? It's just not a lot of people like that in the world. I like to think that I'm somewhat neutral, but I promise you, you're careful as well, because you say many people do believe they are only helping. Now, here's the deal with this guy. Now, because I know you're a good judge of character, and this is why I know, for me, he knows he's being an asshole, because he says, he knows it. He's like, because I know I'm this and I know I'm that and I know I've won this and I'm this and I'm like, and also like, he's telling me, like, he was like, okay, you are 5-0. You are a 5-0. And I said, no, I am actually 4-0-4-5. I'm not a 5-0. I used to be 5-0, 5-5. That's high school days. We're talking about when I'm telling you, I want people to understand. And I started playing varsity tennis in 7th grade. I wasn't even in high school. I started playing varsity tennis at the age of 12. I graduated early too, but I was 12. I was 11 in the 6th grade, and then I was actually 11 in the 7th grade. But I turned 12 in the 7th grade. So again, I was 12 in the 7th, 12 in 8th grade, turned 13 in the 8th grade. But anyway, I was playing varsity tennis. Did I go to state in 7th? No, I didn't make it to state. I didn't make it to state. But I made it to state 8th grade. I didn't win state, but I made it to state in 8th grade. But I was still playing varsity tennis. So I'm telling you, I was hitting phenomenal tennis. I do feel like me as a 39-year-old male who works full time in the OR and does so much. I mean, even with YouTube and stuff, but does so much like even outside of this place. And I've done so much. Even before I started YouTube, I've done so much with my family. And I, like I said, when my mom passed, I took over so many bills, took over the mortgage, took over this, helped my dad, like obviously, I took over my dad's car payments and stuff, and I paid that car off. I mean, like I've done so much. I'm not somebody who needs to talk about my accolades and all that stuff, whatever. All I'm saying is I've done so many different things. Like I'm happy that my tennis is where it's at right now. Like I know the guy who says he's 5'0", I was going neck and neck with you, and I was out hitting you. I was like, and again, I'm not trying to make it a competition, but that's how I know that didn't come from a good place. Like he knew he was being judgmental and an ass because of the fact that I overhit him, and I was out hitting him. But this is not. I wasn't trying to out hit you. I was just hitting the ball. Like I never made this a competition. The execution is just extremely poor. They do not realize how they sound. But see, again, Boshi, he does. But I agree. Some people, a lot of people, don't really understand and don't know. Boshi says, "Let's go, Terrence." Hey, Colin says, "Hi, what up, Terrence? I'm super awesome. I love you so much, Terrence." Thank you so much, Colin. I appreciate that. Hey, Gamma, how you doing, beautiful? Boshi says, "Hello," and Colin. Gamma is saying hello. Boshi, hello, is Gamma's world. Gamma, thank you for the floating heart, Gamma. Colin says, "Hi, what's up, Boshi? I love you so much." Colin, you're awesome. Boshi says, "W Gamma." Yes, W for Gamma. Hoopty says, "Hey, Gamma." Boshi says, "You too, Colin." Colin says, "W Gamma." Yes, W's in the chat for Gamma for always coming in with the gifts and always just coming in. A channel member, I appreciate you so much, Gamma. Colin says, "Hi, Gamma. I love you so much." Colin is giving everybody love, and we love you, Colin. It's Gamma's World said, "Oh, thanks, Colin." Oh, with the blue heart. I love that. Boshi says, "Like the stream, everyone. Say hello in the chat." Boshi says, "W Gamma." W Gamma, absolutely. Gamma, we were talking about you. Hoopty and I and Boshi, we were talking about you. We just love you. We appreciate you. And I was just saying like how I'm just like I love the community. Like you told me, this is our community. It's a collected community, and I just love that. I always remember that, and I think about that because again, you Gamma, as well as I know, some people here on YouTube do not see that. They make everything a competition, and it's like if they got one person, 7 people, 17 or 20 likes, 300, 100, 5 likes, they got to make everything a competition. I don't care about that. I do want to, hop back on the algorithm with YouTube and stuff, whatever. I'm gonna have to I am gonna have to start doing maybe more scheduled things and stuff, whatever. And that's just what it is. I mean, I've gotten, people have told me that and stuff. And also YouTube, they kind of give you some pointers and stuff. And I do listen. I be in my studio and I take. That is something that I want. I want the suggestions. I want suggestions from that. Not from somebody who is, in my opinion, doesn't really play excellent tennis. Like, and then also I didn't ask that. I didn't ask for your opinion, But how precious of y'all, Gamma. See, we love you, and Gamma, you are Gamma. I freaking love the fact you should see my skill is inside the closet. I got I have like sliding doors on my closet, and it has the mirrors, but I can actually walk in it. I mean, I could when I first got into the condo, but I mean, if I, when I got here, I know I was well over 300 some pounds. But I definitely probably couldn't. I probably couldn't fit in there at 470 something. I probably couldn't. But my point is, I got that scale. It's the one that it's a Bluetooth one. I got that scale in that closet. And I love how you say you just gonna weigh yourself in October. And here's the deal, Gamma. I don't care if that scale says you didn't lose a pound. Your body, the formation of your body, oh my gosh, you should see yourself. I know you do, but you should see yourself. You are so much smaller. Oh my gosh. And I can't believe you are in your 50s. I pray to God that my neck can look like your neck when I'm 50. Hell, when I'm 45. You know, your skin looks amazing. It looks amazing. And you're just doing so great. You're doing great. And you're not even like, and I know you've had that knee surgery, you had your total knee, and you're not even like crazy like with exercising and stuff. Oh my gosh, Gamma. Oh my gosh. You are going to just, you are doing great. You are doing great. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you also for, like you said, you know, just sticking to what you want and executing that. That's so awesome. I love that. You've taught me about indulgence days, and I think it's so great. I think you mastered this. You've mastered food. You've mastered this. You are a master of what you're doing. For somebody to lose 10 pounds, 15, 30, 40 pounds, and I have to say 40 plus pounds is incredible. I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Yes, we are expanding our communities. Yes, hashtag growth. It's Gamma's World says, so happy that we discovered each other. Me too, Gamma. I'm so happy that I discovered you. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so thrilled. You know, Gamma, you know, I know you probably look at the channel, you know, you don't see certain people. I don't talk about some people. But you know what? You just kind of, Gamma, you know more than probably anybody that you just kind of like, you know, you just kind of outgrow and you move on. You gotta bash and stuff. That's what I love about your channel. You gotta bash your body and stuff, whatever. I feel like people do the bashing. They bash themselves enough by their character, you know. But you just keep it going. You keep it going, and that's what we gotta do. We gotta keep it going because you know what? I feel like with YouTube, God makes more space, you know, for actual, you know, other people to come in. And so when those people want to leave out and they want to sit up here and dog you and talk about you and stuff and really not support you, it's more people coming in. And so that's what I love about it. And I'm going to stop putting my energy on that because I feel like it blocks my blessings. Colin says, we love you, Gamma. Yes, we do. Let's go, Gamma. LOL, blue hearts. Thanks, Terrence. You're welcome. Everyone needs a Terrence in their lives. Gamma, that is so sweet. And everybody needs a Gamma. Everybody needs a Boshi, right? Everybody needs a Hoopty. Everybody needs a Colin. I love the people that are in here, and I appreciate y'all so much. And Gamma, that's just so sweet of you to say that. It really, really is. It's so sweet. It's so sweet of you to say that. Oh my gosh, I was talking about the yams and the mac and cheese and the fish, and I was saying how I've had my tilapia like that many times, and I said I must say I still had the tartar sauce with it, but I ain't gonna lie, that when I have those kind of meals, I have a lot of cornbread, and I was like, that's what I did not see, but maybe you didn't care for the cornbread, Gamma. Bashing definitely shows character. Yeah, it does. It really does. And it's just like, I'm just so, I don't know. I'm over certain things, and I'm happy that I'm happy that I'm able to let something, because Laura knows, oh my God, I've had my share of these things, but I'm not, even me talking about Damon Darling, like I'm not trying to be like, you know, is it Tasha K? I want to say, I'm not trying to, and I'm not bashing her. I'm not trying to be that. I did want to speak on how I can see how people can kind of take him the wrong way, but I really do. I enjoy Damon Darling. I mean, I really do. I mean, I think he's awesome. I kind of see the quirkiness and the silliness. Like I see myself in that way too. But again, I'm not gonna sit up here and be face to face with people and give them the opportunity to attack me or whatever the case may be, because okay, they quote unquote feel like they're being threatened. Now I'm not trying to say I'm scared of people. I'm just saying like I ain't got time for that. But also I'm not gonna go up to the cop and be like, you know, check and see if I have any warrants. I'm not gonna do that. You said Colin says, "Thank you, Terrence. You are so sweet." I appreciate that, Colin. It's Gamma's World said I did have the cornbread. We tasted it and it was way too sweet. Well, Gamma, let me shut the hell up. See, I see that's me making an ass of myself. See, I came in late, and I know you were probably had already, ate some, but you really ain't eat that damn much because you had two. You got a lot of food on that damn plate. But so you did have the cornbread. Wow. See, yeah, I'm with you. I do want more savory than sweet when it comes to the cornbread. Give me that hot skillet cornbread. I ain't like saying I don't eat no Jiffy or nothing, but I don't want to feel like I'm eating cake for my cornbread, and that's something my mom and dad, oh my gosh. Now that's something, Josie, Keisha, and myself, we cook. But that's just something, and we cook, I feel like I cook a good cornbread from scratch, like buttermilk and everything. I do. I think I have a good cornbread dressing, but of course I'm not gonna lie, we put chicken off in there, we put turkey off in there. We just ain't gonna have no cornbread dressing without the meat. But I must say, it still is not like my dad's or my mom's. Oh my gosh, y'all. Ugh. I don't know. It's just they cornbread is so good. So good. I think it's very different, Terrence. If people do not like your content, they can move along. That is different than approaching people in public. Boshi, thank you. I agree. And that's why I said it was a woman, because she was talking about politics. And again, we are in the country, freedom of speech. But again, y'all, I'm not trying to sound ignorant or dumb or just weird or scare people. But look at what people do to people in public. I mean, I just keep thinking about Charlie Kirk. Look at the fact this man would go to freaking colleges. He would have these, lectures and these meetups and stuff, these meet and greets, and he's giving people who can't stand him and obviously who even I would say extreme left-sided individuals, which would be the Democrats and stuff, whatever. And not all Democrats are just like, mean people and stuff. And not all Republicans are just nice people. But he gave them a platform. He gave them a microphone. And look what happened. It's just so sad. But again, I was talking about this woman who was going around and she was like, again, she got great views. She got viral. But she was asking people about she's a Democrat, and she was asking people, okay, if they are Democrat or Republican. She wanted to find more Republicans because this was a part of her whole project, and basically she was like, oh, well, okay, well, so you realize you support what is she saying? She's saying, oh, you realize that you are telling people basically what they can do with their bodies or whatever. So people should be able to have abortions. People should be able to do this. When she say women should be able to choose this. You're horrible. And she's telling these people that I'm like, oh my gosh, she's telling the people who are basically saying, no, we're pro-life, and you should not be having abortions. They should have laws on that, and that's the Republican side. This woman went off. Oh my gosh, she started beating the woman up, but the Republican did beat the Democrat up. But you can't put your hands on nobody. But again, people would say that she provoked that woman, and she was in that woman's face, and she was yelling at her. Was she kind of forceful? Yes, she was. But again, that did not mean that woman should have laid her hands on her. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie. The woman who hit her to this day, I'm just keeping it real because I gotta post some of these messages. I mean, post some of these stories. But that woman still is not in trouble. She didn't get in any kind of trouble from that. So I still feel like there are people who, if they are Democrats and they see that, they like it. Or they are Republicans, they like it. Or they don't like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't know, I think that's what it is. I think some people are not going to get jobs because of that. We already know people can say, okay, some of these every employer should not what is it like discriminate, but they do. They really do. They really do. I mean, why is it that some women don't want to say that they're pregnant? They should, because they're pregnant. I mean, you shouldn't be discriminated against. You should still be able to have the job. If you got the doctor's excuse, if you have a proper physical, if you got your checkups and everything and stuff, and you are allowed and you are able to work, why wouldn't you want to hire this woman who's pregnant? So one employer, and this is a true story and stuff, whatever. I remember this is years ago. The woman was like, she was not given a job because it come to find out that the person who was interviewing her, all these were men, but the man, basically, I guess you could say whistleblower, he told and made this big stink about it and stuff, whatever. They ended up letting him go, and that's when he told and he exposed everything and stuff, whatever. And the woman ended up finding out. She ended up suing the facility and stuff. But basically, they were saying she was gonna be hormonal, and they didn't need that, energy and all that stuff. And that is literally discrimination. You cannot do that because the woman's pregnant. But that woman, I don't know how much. I mean, I know they settled out of court. And this was at the hospital, by the way. This was a hospital, and they settled out of court. So I know if she ain't get six figures, I know. Hell, she didn't get 7 or 6. I know she got 5. But that's crazy though. Hey, Friday the Boxer. Not an ass. You were just later in the stream. Oh, thank you so much. Colin says, I love Charlie. Me too. May he rest in peace. Friday the Boxer said, my God. What's up, Friday the Boxer? Blocks Fruits, bro. What's up? Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for the thumbs up, by the way. Thank y'all so much. Boshi said hello at Friday. Hello at Blocks. Friday the Box says, Boshi, what's good? Colin says, hi, what up, Friday? I love you so much. Oh, that's so nice. Blocks of Fruits. Pro says, hi, Boshi. Colin says, hi, Blocks. I love you so much. Colin loving everybody, and I love that, Colin. I love your energy, and I love how you love everyone. I love that. Colin, Friday the Box says, hey, Colin. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for getting me some thumbs up and all that and stuff. I appreciate that. Thank you. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I see 41. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the thumbs up. And I see 7 people in. Thank y'all so much. I don't know what it is, but yeah, YouTube always is glitching for me and stuff, whatever. Like I said, I've downloaded, y'all see that, my pimple thing here? I've downloaded, what do you call, like, I uninstalled and installed the app back again. I did not take away my channel. It's just what it is. It's not on my phone, and so I basically re-downloaded the app. You said what's for dinner? Oh, I don't know what's for dinner. I do got y'all, I'm scared, but I did get some lettuce. I got some lettuce from Walmart, and they only had 2 more things of it. Should I have it? But I do have that. I have something to make like tacos. I have or a burrito, like soft shell tortillas. But I do have this. I got a Quest pizza in there. I can put in the oven. What else I have? I got all kind of stuff. I did buy like hot dogs. Ooh, chili cheese dogs. Chili cheese dog, and I did get like some fries. I could have chili cheese dog and chili cheese fries or something like that. And y'all may be like, that's a lot of carbs. I have a bread that's 0 carbs. The Oscar Mayer wieners are like 1 net carb per hot dog. And then my chili, Castleberry. Now, Gamma, if she's Gamma know I love the Castleberry chili in the can. And that is oh my gosh, it's the whole can itself is not even 3 net carbs. And so I don't even eat the whole can. And then I know I have the Colby cheese. I know I have that. That is 0 shredded Kobe cheese, and that is 0 net carbs. So yeah, obviously it would be the hot dog itself would have the carbohydrates in it, and obviously the chili, but it's low. I can make like 2 of them and it not even be I would say it not even be 6 net carbs. Now the French fries I do have. Now, a serving of those do have 17, but I'm not counting my carbs, by the way, you guys. I'm not counting carbs. You can say that I eat less carbohydrates. I literally eat less carbohydrates because the old me would have, oh my gosh, the old me, let me say this. The old me would have the regular hot dog buns. I'd put, I have chili cheese dogs and stuff, but if I have like fries, I have a cake, I have candy and everything with that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely have changed. I had some ribs that tasted like cardboard. Blocks, don't even tell me that because that would piss me the hell off. Oh my gosh. Y'all know back here I got upset with Chili's. And I haven't been to the other Chili's in a long time. But the Chili's that's close to my the Chili's that is close to like, where I play tennis and also my condo and everything. Not one, not twice, but 3 times they put the fucking ribs, they put the fries in the same box with the ribs. And when I tell you, I always ask for extra barbecue sauce. The fries are like covered in barbecue sauce. That ain't the most horrible thing, but y'all, I don't want my fries covered in barbecue sauce. I don't. Like, why can't you just take, or even just put it in the same box and put wax paper over the ribs and then put the fries in there? Or better yet, how about you just get off your high horse and give me an extra box? Wow. That'd be too easy. It was good. It was good, Boshi. Wait, I'm sorry. How are you doing? Oh gosh. Okay, we appreciate you. Thank you, Boshi. Let me read the comments. Block says, how are you doing this fine and lovely day, Terrence? I'm doing very well, Blocks. I am. I had a great workout. I did have that individual from was it last Sunday or the Sunday before that to come back onto the court today and then be all strange. I did like a YouTube short about it and stuff, but I'm doing great. I am doing great. I didn't let it it obviously has not ruined my day. I have so much energy. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna let it ruin my focus at all. I've had it has been a very busy week, but it's been a very blessed week of work. I did not let people get under my skin. I did tell my manager off. Let me tell y'all about that too. I did tell my manager. Okay, but hey, Amy, how you doing? I'm gonna tell you about what I told my manager, and she apologized to me not 1, not 2, but 3 times. She apologized to me 3 times, and I said, hey, I just want you to be accountable like you want me to be accountable. And she says, yes, sir. She said, I swear to God, she did. I'm not lying. I had a turkey sandwich. That sounds delicious. I do have some turkey, chicken, and ham. I have sandwich meat in there. I could make like a grilled cheese with like ham and turkey and chicken. So I guess I can make like a club sandwich. What am I saying? I don't have any bacon though. I hope that was nice. And Colin liked the stream, everyone. Thank you, Boshi. Boshi says USA, 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 USA. Yes, Boshi. Boshi says got the flags. I feel like you're gonna summon Anthony Anderson, Boshi. Block says I had some ribs. Okay, I did read that. It tastes like hard, but it was good. Oh my gosh. Hey, Amy, how you doing? Amy Castillo in the building. Amy, where's your brother? And you went to school, right? Block says hello at Amy. Amy says hello at Blocks. Amy Castillo retracted the comment. Lexi, hi, Lexi. Lexi G, I'm live. I'm happy you caught it. I'm happy you caught the live stream. Thanks for coming in. I did see, I think a couple comments you were like, are you going to go live? Are you going live? And so I'm going live. And you know what? The reason why, I don't know if I do like and heart the messages, y'all. But again, YouTube has so many glitches. Like, if I don't pin the message, I can barely sometimes even respond to it. Now sometimes I can, but the most times I can't even respond to the message. So I'm like, what does YouTube got going on? I don't know. But I'm live and I'm happy that you're here. Colin says, hi Amy, what up? Amy returned the comment. Boshi says hello at Lexi. Block says hello at Lexi. Boshi got the channel member emoji, which are those butterflies. We love those butterflies. Lexi G says hi Boshi, hi Blocks Fruits. Amy Casillo says, so where is Andrea at? Oh, Andrea, Andrea was in like in a lot of my comments today, but it's the first time I went live, so I don't know. Maybe she'll touch in, but I'm sure she's busy. Amy is a mama. Amy is busy. Amy Casillo says, yeah, I was in school today. That's awesome. What'd you learn today? Boshi says in Springfield, Anthony ate the cats, he ate the dogs, he ate the pets of the people that live there. That's what they say, Boshi. In Springfield, Amy Casillo says, and my brother is at my mom's, my mom's room. Okay, cool, awesome. Lexi says, I'm going to school on the 19th. Oh my gosh, Lexi, that's awesome. So Lexi, what grade are you in? What grade are you in? See, y'all think I be joking about tennis. Look, I'm in my living room. Oh, I'll show you. Like one of my couches. And y'all see my couch there, and I'm right here, and then the TV is there. I can't zoom in for some reason though. But that's the TV. And Gail Monfils is playing. Y'all know he's retiring. I think this year he's retiring. Oh God, I can't zoom out. Yep. And then I got my computer here. And then see, this is the ring light. This is what I got y'all on. I got you on this fancy ring light. This is how I stay all glowing and stuff. See, it ain't even me. It's a ring light. Hello. So where's okay. Y'all was in school. I'm going to school on the 19th. I'm in 3rd grade. Okay, Amy says she's in 3rd grade. Block says, what? Lexi says, I'm going to the 4th grade. That's awesome. All these kids making me feel old. Bullshit. They making you feel old. Bullshit. I'm about to be 40. Bullshit, aren't I older than you? I think I'm older than you. I'm about to be 40. I'm going to be 40, Lord willing, November 30th. I have not been to school in almost 15 years. Okay, I'm older than you then. Right, I'm older than you. Block says, Amy retracted her comment. Oh my gosh, LOL. No, because like I graduated in it's 2026. I graduated in 2000 oh my gosh. I graduated high school in 2005. So I've been out of high school. Shit. Is that 21 years? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? My brother's in 5th grade. My sister's going to 9th grade. Wow. Oh my gosh, Lexi. 9th grade, that was a fun. Ninth grade was fun for me because that's when I got out of middle school. Not middle school. I got out of what am I trying to say? Junior high. I got out of junior high because that was 7th and 8th, and I went to high school, and I was able to be around the people that I played tennis with and stuff, whatever, and my dad didn't have to like because my dad did have a big van, and he would come pick me up, well, him and my mom, and so they come pick me up, and then he'll drop me off at the high school courts. But I loved when I could just like walk over, because I was at the high school and I could just walk over. If anyone wants tips for at school, I'll tell you some. Lexi, what are tips for school? I guess we're never too. Hey, Argu, how you doing? Colin says, "Wow, I'm sorry, Terrence Boshi. You had me thinking when the last time, like I could say college, but man, high school, 21 years since I've been out of high school. That is crazy. That's horrible." My bro is here. Amy says my bro is here. Argu, hello, Argu. Argu says hi. I graduated in 2019. Really? Wow, Colin, you're so young. Damn, I graduated, what, 14 years after you graduated? Well, I graduated 14 years before you graduated. You graduated 14 years after I graduated high school. This is not okay. Is this what like my mom was talking about when she was like, when my mom would see like her cousins and nieces and nephews, she was like, y'all getting older and bigger, and now and that just means I'm getting older. And I'm like, oh Lord. And I always thought to myself, like, my mom is like so young, but now I see what she was saying. Oh my Lord. What is going on with the tennis? Oh, okay, so I can't show this for so long, but Gail Monfils is playing I'm gonna say Keita. I like to say Keita because his name is hard to pronounce. He's like, I want to say he's Japanese, but this is Cincinnati Open first round. It's live. This is live TV. I pay for this damn. I pay for the tennis channel. Damn gizzards. I don't know why they gotta make it like this. Why you gotta pay for every damn thing? But yeah, I can't show it too long because they're gonna they'll shut me down. But I won't be on for crazy long anyway. Do not show us. Yeah, bullshit. Do not show us. Alexis says my favorite saying is good golly, banana bagali. Good golly, banana bagali. LOL. Good golly, banana go. What? Oh, it's raining. It's raining. And Gail Murphy's like, can we go now?
I know, but just wait for a second. I have to check.
And the chair umpire is like, he has to check. Gail Murphy's like, I ain't got time for this mess.
Pretty strong. Are we okay to send the players back?
The chair umpire don't know what the hell to do. It's raining. It's raining in Cincinnati, Ohio. Look at him. He's just flustered. The chair umpire is flustered. And he's like, yeah, go. Of course they're going to go because it's raining hard. He's like, I can't sign no autographs at the moment. Oh, the showers are coming. They just started. Monfils he's up a break. It's 1-0 or 1 love. And Keita has 30-15. And he's serving. But they're gonna have to postpone. Rude Awakening! Hello! Rude Awakening! Boss said it is subjective and argue people like what they like and everyone likes different things. That is your opinion. Wait. Colin says, damn gizzards. What did Argue say? Argue say soccer is better than tennis. No, it's not.
It's disappointing that that wasn't full because then they would have made it easier for you to just focus on tennis. But now it's that three is just really too confusing.
Soccer is not better than tennis. You gizzard. Boshi says, what, Lexi? My favorite saying, good golly, banana bagali. That's hilarious. Block says, at the school that I go to, the kids are crazy and the teachers are mean. Really, Blocks? Damn, that sounds like the schools I went to. I was bullied by teachers and students. And the reason why I didn't like that, because my mama, she would have rectified the situation every damn time. My mama wasn't, my God. My dad was like he was like the person to like calm everybody, keep it calm, cool, and collected. My mama was like, let me go handle the business. Let me go handle this business. And she, I mean, this, oh, I'm telling y'all, I got some stories for you. True stories. Both says, like the stream, everyone. Say hello in the chat. Okay, Blocksfree, what grade are you wanting tips for? Colin says, damn, gives it. Block says 7. Both says, it's subjective. Okay, I read that. Yeah, Rude Awakening said, hey. Amy says, all right, my brother, here because I told him that you were live streaming and now my brother is here, so I good now because I'm subscribed to you because me and my brother love your live streams. Thank you, Amy. Lexi says, okay, let me think. At Blocks Fruits Pro says hello at Rude Awakening. Boshi says, what does everyone think? Would you rather play soccer or tennis? Boshi, I'm gonna tell you this much. I gotta play tennis, but I play soccer. And let me tell you, the running from like back and forth, now I must say it does. Now that does supersede tennis because it is so much running. And but soccer is one of the most dangerous sports ever. And people think, okay, no, it's hockey, it's football. Soccer is more dangerous than football. Now I'm talking about soccer with the ball and you hit with your foot. Because some people, in Mexico and stuff, they call soccer football. But soccer, well, I mean, I think yeah. But anyway, football is dangerous, but soccer is more dangerous. Soccer is super, super dangerous. I mean, rugby's dangerous too, but soccer is just crazy dangerous. Hello at Rude Awakening. Hopefully I can get mine soon. Been coming for months, brother. Rude Awakening, thank you so much. Hey, Argue says soccer is better. Nope. Colin says, I love you so much. I love you so much, Colin. Rude Awakening said Cardinals, Raiders game tonight. Really? Like I said, I like volleyball. Volleyball is fun. Blocks Fruit Pro said, argue, that's an opinion. Rude Awakening says rugby. Amy Casillo retracted the comment. Argue says, get the fuck out. Nobody plays volleyball. Argue, you can't. Hairball! Argue, why are you so aggressive? Why are you so aggressive, Argue? Why are you so aggressive? Block says, Argue, stop trying to start a chat argument. Rude Awakening says, rugby more dangerous. Soccer's dangerous. Soccer is more dangerous. Both is, in my opinion, though. But rugby is dangerous too. But like I said, soccer is one of the most dangerous. Boach says, stay respectful for everyone and argue. Everyone has their own preference. Exactly. Boach says, America is the greatest country in history. That is a fact. I love you, Boachy. And got the damn, I see that. I see Anthony Anderson emoji. Colin says, I love big fat vaginas and big tits and big ass. Thanks, Colin, for sharing that. Boshi said, USA, USA, USA. We wake said, laughing my fucking ass off, Terrence. Boshi, USA, USA, USA. Amy's considered said, for real, I agree with argue, but don't be mad, Terrence, because I'm still subscribing. Amy, I'm not mad, Amy. I appreciate you for still being subscribed to me. Thank you so much. That's very, very mature of you. Let me say that. Boshi's laughing. Rude Awakening said, yeah, but can't you? Yeah, but can't use your arms. Rugby, you can. Lexi says, here's some tips for 7th grade. Make sure you have the supplies you need. Make sure you're nice to everyone and don't pay attention to annoying people. Lexi, claps in the chat for Lexi. Hand claps for Lexi. Because you know what? I can follow that right now when I go to work. When I go to work, I can follow that. That is wonderful advice. That is wonderful, wonderful advice. Thank you so much. I'm being so serious. I love that. I love that. I think that's incredible. That's awesome. Great job, Lexi. You're amazing. Both says, Colin, there are children in chat. Block says, Colin, what? Rude Awaken said, Terrence laughed my fucking ass off. Block says, what? Colin is laughing. Argue said, yes, both America is a good country, is a fact, not reality. Mexico is better. Lexi says, the chat isn't very appropriate today. Rude Awakener says, Terrence, you have some resemblance to actor Eric LaSalle Flo F. Who? Let me Google it. Let me Google actor Eric LaSalle Flo F. Who the hell is that? Let me see. I'm gonna see if I resemble. I got my computer here. I'm gonna go to Google. If I had one wish, I'd wish you next to me. It could be summer, fall, or spring, girl. Oh shit! Why am I pressing download Chrome? I already got that. Cause you make my heart sing. Eric LaSalle. Eric LaSalle. Oh, I know who he. Okay, yeah, he. Oh my gosh, he's been in so many movies, right? Yeah, Coming to America and The Rebound. Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, you think I look like him? Wow, really? And you know he's 64 years old now. That's crazy. Thank you for that. Amy Castillo said, I love your live streams and I want to watch them every day, but me and my brother have to go to school. Yes, Amy. Amy, and I don't know if you and all you know this, but I have 4 degrees, okay, and 1 certificate, all right? Real true story. I have a certificate in first assist. I have an associate's degree in applied science of surgical technology. I have an associate's degree in physical therapist assistance. I have a bachelor's in kinesiology, and I have a bachelor's in health administration. And I always tell people this and stuff, like, I love school. I feel like I'm such a nerd and such a geek. I mean, look what kind of hat I got. Aspen Valley Hospital hat on. I didn't like Aspen, but I really enjoyed the hospital. Yes, I've been to Aspen, Colorado. I've been to Aspen, Colorado a few times, but I worked there once. But anyway, I'm not 9 credits, which is a lot. It's a lot of money, but 9 credits from a master's in health administration. But why do that when I'd make less money? And I don't want y'all to feel like it's all about the money and stuff, but I don't want to like continue to like put myself in crazy debt. You know what I'm saying? So go to school. You don't have to go to college and stuff, but if you do go to college and stuff, really have a plan. Have a plan. I was in my counselor's office in junior high and all through high school. Because even in junior high, I was already getting scholarships for colleges. I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. And my mom and dad didn't have no money, so I had to make sure. And Keisha Joseph and I, look, we got scholarships, and I thank God for that. We definitely got scholarships. It's funny. It's not funny, Colin. There are children here. It is not appropriate. Thank you, Boshi. Rudy Reagan said, flow, glow. I agree with Lexi. If anyone sees anything that bothers them, use the block feature. Block says, yeah, what, Boshi? Block said, Colin says, I'm sorry, Boshi. Oh, that's so sweet. Rudy Reagan said, Eric LaSalle, crazy as hell. Argue said, what he say? Boshi said, In no reality is Mexico better than America. Argue. I am not even trying to be mean. Pro says argue. Don't worry about it. Boshi says I love you, Colin, but not in front of the children. And Rutabaga said he was in Coming to America. Flow glow. Oh, yes. Okay, yes. I'm like he wasn't come. Yeah, okay. It definitely. I'm like okay. Thank you, Rutabaga. I'm so horrible, right? Take my black card away. Argue says no. I know Mexico is the greatest country ever. America is so ass. Oh my gosh. Boshi says argue. Amy Blocks and Lexi are all at school. Colin says I'm sorry, children in the chat. Argue said the balls. Block says I'm going to leave for 6 minutes. I'll be back. Hell, you probably already came back by now, right? Lexi says I had to block Colin because that's just not right to say when children are here. I understand, Lexi. Boshi said thank you for listening, Colin. See you soon, Blocks. I blocked Boshi because Boshi is so annoying. Amy, you blocked Boshi. Boshi is like the coolest. Argue says, what did Colin say? I'm in high school. Argue says, I'm 18. Boshi is looking. Boshi says, stay respectful for everyone. Like to stream everyone. When is your birthday, Terrence? My birthday is November 30th. November 30th. I am a Sagittarius. And Lord willing, November 30th, I'll be 40 years old. 40. Is that 40? It's 40. Yeah, 40 is 40. Stay in school, kids. Can I have your black card, Boshi? I don't have it. They took it away. So, but when I get it back, I'll give it to you. Cause you know I swim, I ski, I play tennis, I play soccer, I golf. I mean, I'm pretty much black. How many black people golf though? Like really, like I'm talking about how many black people golf and play golf, and how many black people like. And I'm not talking about professional. I'm just saying everyday black people just play tennis, hit a backboard and play that's their happy place. Rude Awakening says in the Scrubs you look like Eric LaSalle on the television series ER. Really? Wow. Well, I appreciate that. Bo says Amy did block me. Amy really did block you? Boshi says the humble homeless Republican. I know that's right. Argue says what? Amy says so you're 30. So you're 30 years old. I'm 39, Amy. I'm 39 years old. I love you so much too, Colin. Boshi says Tiger Woods. you had to reach, right? You had to reach. You had to reach for that one. Up next with Lamar. What's up? Up next with Lamar. How you been? How you doing? Boshi says hello. Up next. Argue says, what did you say, Colin? I'm 18. It's okay. Argue, I know what Colin said. Boshi says, just go back and then I read what he said. Boshi says, saluting Colin. Rude Awakening says, watch LaSalle on ER. Good actor. I think I probably seen ER. Like ER the show, right? ER the show. I know I've had to watch it. Amy Casillo said, I'm sorry, I meant 39. Yeah, I'm 39, Amy. Yep. Up next with Lamar said, hello everyone. Hello everyone. Up next with Lamar says, Boshi says, do not worry about it and argue. America is the greatest country in history. You are trying to summon Anthony Anderson. I see what you're doing, Boshi, and it's gonna work. Rude Awakening said, yep, the the emergency room television drama. Yeah, that was good. I mean, again, I know it's not on air now, but I mean, I know it like it's not like new episodes, but I can't watch any of that now because I'm like, they ain't doing that right. They doing this wrong. They ain't got this. That's not a damn IV. That's wrong. They should have a mask on. They can't be doing that. Folks will not like me. If it's something medical, they would not like me because I point out everything that's not right. Colin said, I say I like big ones, and he cannot lie. Boshi says Anthony Anderson and got the dingleberries and the Anthony Anderson emojis. Oh, Boshi, I promise you, every time I see that, I see Anthony Anderson. Amy says, I'm so happy that I blocked Boshi because he's a bitch. Sorry, Boshi, but you are annoying so much. Yeah, that's why I blocked. Amy, you kids are look. I ain't gonna lie with here. When I was a kid, I was cursing my ass off. My mama caught me too. She caught me cursing, and she said, "Boy, listen, I will beat your ass." She said, She said you can just have the decency to not do it when we are around. And I said, "I'm sorry. I thought she wasn't around, but she caught me. She caught me. She caught me. I'm not amused." Boshi is laughing. USA, USA. Got the flag. Thank you, Boshi. Argue says, "I'm not amused, Boshi." Argue is laughing. That is your opinion, Argue, but it's wrong. That's what Boshi said. That is your opinion, Argue, but it's wrong. Oh my gosh. TY said it's over. It's over. Swatek won. Damn Coco. Swatek won. She won. Ega. The fuck is he doing? Dynamo is activated. Are you on the West Coast? Could you see that? Cause I don't see where the match is at or happening right now. TY said, "Hey, let's go, Shelton." Yeah, Ben is playing the other American, right? Most should like to stream. Everyone say hello in the chat. Thank y'all so much. Got TY in here. That's TY Eagles. It's on the tennis channel. But I'm looking at the tennis channel. All right, you talking about the tennis 2 channel? Because I'm looking at the tennis channel now. Because it's raining. They just got rained out in Cincinnati. Boshi, you are annoying anyway, so what's the point? Like, I just got back, but luckily I had my headphones on, so I didn't miss anything. Awesome blocks. See, the kids got to have the headphones. That's what they were trying to tell Damon Darling, that they do have to have headphones. Argue says, "Boshi, you are a man that still lives with his mom and has nothing to do," and starts arguing with the 18-year-old boy, with the 18-year-old boy loser. Get a job in life. Well, I'm pretty sure Boshi has a job in life. Argue, be nice. Boshi says, "Podcast Terrence is an experience at blocks." Boshi says, "Sure, buddy," at Argue. Oh my God, that's hilarious. It's on the tennis channel. Argue said, "That's a lie." They keep showing these damn Snickers and shit. Colin says, "Be nice, people." Colin, exactly. Argue says, "He's got no life." TY says, "Everyone won." Block says, "Argue, you're being immature." Now, Argue, why you gotta be immature now? I need for us to be positive. We are a family like a giant tree reaching out towards the sky. And y'all are my family, and we are butterflies, and we keep flying high. We are a family. We're a family. And you're included, Argu. Can we all agree that Boshi is the most civilized and mature person in the stream? Blocks, he really is. Boshi is so neutral. He's so kind. He's so understanding. He really, really is, and that's why I appreciate Boshi. I appreciate. It just said it was just circling. Oh my God, I went out for a minute, didn't I? Okay, Boshi says, okay, that is not true, but thank you, Ed Blocks. Oh, that is true. Boshi, it is true. All that star Christy Knowings dead at 46. Oh my gosh. Remember that girl from All That? And she did those crazy skits with Keenan when he was like, she did a lot of crazy skits with Keenan on All That. All that, this is all that. She died. And she was 46.
That was a young Christy Knowings on the set of Nickelodeon's hit 90s sketch comedy show All That, doing what she did best, making people laugh.
She was hilarious.
To start on All That for 3 seasons, alongside Nick Cannon, Amanda Bynes, and Kenan Thompson, died following an asthma attack. Her family told TMZ August 13th. She was 46. She was hospitalized and placed on life support August 7th after the attack left her with brain damage. After several days, her family made the difficult decision to take her off life support. Co-star Kenan Thompson also remembering Christy on Instagram, calling her a real one and one of the funniest people out here. Christy rose to fame in 1997, joining All That in its 4th season and remaining with the show through season 6. She told Complex in 2014 that the cast had room to develop their own characters, saying all those kinds of characters were developed on my own, like Brenda Stone. In addition to Brenda, Christy played fan-favorite characters like Winter Wonders, Penny Lane, and of course, Jessica, leaving behind a legacy of laughter fans will remember, no matter whatever.
That is so sad. An asthma attack. Oh, she was so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Jesus, people are just dying, y'all. That's why be nice to each other. We're all, no one's gonna get out of this world alive. We need to be nice to each other. We need to literally say like it's our last. We need to be positive and kind to one another. That breaks my heart. 3 suspects in custody after teen killed at Gaffney school bus.
You've been in a car accident?
What the hell is going on?
Don't call your insurance yet. Give me 60 seconds.
We have new information tonight. In the bus stop murder in Gaffney, 2 suspects are now behind bars. In fact, actually 3 suspects are now behind bars. Our Julia Keener is kicking off 7 News live team coverage at the detention center where there just was a bond hearing for one of these suspects. Julia.
Amy, that's right. There was a lot of new information. They actually played the video for us captured by a camera at the apartment complex. And I want to paint the picture for you all. There was a van that they now, as we know, had 3 suspects in it. They say that 2 of those suspects got out of the car and fired 5 shots at Fair. Now, they don't know who was the one who ended up shooting the fatal shot, but they believe that when he was going to pick his backpack up, that is when he was caught off guard and shot in the back of the head. That van, all 3 of them got back in and ended up driving around and fled the scene. passing the bus on the way there. Now, in this bond hearing, it was very emotional. There were dozens of Fair's family members here. A lot of them call him June, and they were just speaking so highly of them. His grandmother actually spoke before the judge and the defendant in tears, saying that June was just a phenomenal kid. He had really put his head down and gotten better grades than he had in years previous, and they were so thrilled for him to be graduating in December, and also notably he was becoming a father in October. We caught up with them after the bond hearing. Here's what they had to say.
He was a great kid. He turned around so fast, especially when he got into 12th grade, because he played a little bit in middle school, but once he got to high school, he became serious with his grades and academics, and he got to the point where he had enough credits he could graduate in December.
Right, and directly after the bond hearing and speaking with the family, we caught up with the Gaffney police chief. He was able to...
This is what happens when you're on the internet. It's story. I'm a South Carolina high school student shot and killed. Like, it's story after story, you guys. Like, this is happening. Like, this happened. These things happen like today and yesterday. The fuck is wrong with people? The world is fucked up, Colin. You're right. Yeah, do it, Colin. Loser will do the same thing, but if anyone sees anything in the chat that bothers them, use the block feature. Apparently, a train derailed in the UK today. Luckily, only 2 to 3 people are seriously hurt, allegedly. Wow, Boshi, that is crazy. Amy says, so I fucking block you, Colin. Are you a scared bitch? Yeah, that's what I thought, Colin, you loser. Amy, be nice, Amy. Amy, I cannot believe you curse this much. Argue says, actually, I can't believe it. Argue says, what Boshi? We all know you live with your mom. Calm down, little bro. The fuck your ass going to do about it? What is done is done. Grown man that lives with his mom, by the way, loser. Argue, be nice. You guys gotta be nice. Colin says the world is fucked up. Yes, what it is. Amy says, nah, because I can block you right now, Colin. I ain't scared of you. Bullshit, I would have blocked you a week ago at Argue. Argue said, get out, Boshi. The fuck your ass is going to do about. So now you shut the hell up, Colin. Ha ha ha, you scared. Amy, you gotta be nice, Amy. Block says, guys, stop, please. Blocks, thank you. Like, seriously, let's be kind. Argue says the boss is laughing. Amy says, what the hell you want, Blocks? Boss! Yeah, me. Yeah, me. You guys gotta be kind. I'm sorry, Blocks. Block says, what I want is for you guys to stop. Exactly. Colin is saying, be nice, Amy. Be nice, Amy. Seriously, Amy, be nice. See, like, I want you to come in, and I know sometimes things frustrate you, but I want you to be nice. I want you to understand that this is a part of, when you get older, this is what you have to do. Some things are going to frustrate you, but you just can't go cursing people out and being mean to people. I mean, even though my mama, that's another story. But anyway, no, but you just got to be, you can't be mean to people. Okay? All right, do you understand? Amy says, I'm in high school. Amy, okay. You're in high school? Okay, you're in high school. That's awesome.
The sway of the corn, the crack of the back, the sun setting over an iconic Iowa backdrop. live on Netflix. This is MLB.
Arthur the King.
What happened to you, boy? Meatball? I see there, princess.
I was 17 years old, fresh out of high school. You know, you kind of want to rebel just a little bit. I had
Rebel my ass. My mom would have kicked my butt. Let me see what's coming soon. The dating app killer. Remind me. Remind me. Ooh, they got some good. Don't say good.
Would you mind if I got a ride home with my friend?
If I was your father, I'd say no. Out of all your illustrious...
Amy, I am 19. Amy said she was 8 and argued was 10 the other day. Amy, how old are you, Amy? Because I do remember that. Okay, Boshi is right. You said you were 8 and your brother was 10. Amy, Argu, where are you guys? 5 likes away from 250. Come on. Really? Oh, shit. This is getting a bit strange. I was joking. I was 19. Amy? Amy, you were joking about being 8? And you're retracting the comments? Boshi says, like to share everyone. Okay, so Amy, I really want you and your brother, I want y'all to be honest, okay? You need to be honest. Well, now we cannot believe anything you say yet, Amy, because honestly, that can get me, you guys can get me in trouble, and I don't want to get in trouble. Argue says, my little sister is dumb. She only knows how to go up to the number 8. Sorry for the confusion. Block says, Amy, please. Okay. But you're saying your little sister. So what? So you're 18 and she's 19? Boshi says, no, Argue, I saw the messages. Whatever this is needs to stop. Why do you need to lie? I must say, I know my nieces and nephews be saying some bad words, but I'm like, an 8-year-old cursing like that, I must say, I'm like, well, damn. And then the way in the way in which you talk. But you got some brilliant kids. You got some smart kids out there, though. And my nieces and nephews are smart. But I feel like I wasn't that smart. I wasn't typing like how y'all typing. If you really are that young, but I don't know. I don't know what to believe now. Is somebody lying? Colin, I think so. And Block says yes. I don't want liars in the chat, y'all. Like, I understand like a little fib and stuff, but we have to be careful though. We have to be mindful. This is a place to vibe and relax together. Lying just makes it weird. Yeah. Like, don't lie. I mean, you know, you're more than well. Everybody's welcome, even if you are kids and stuff. Like I said, my nieces and nephews are young, but they are mature. I just want mature young people. I don't want to make anybody. We don't want to bully. It's okay to have fun and, you know, do a little bit of, you know, like little teasing and haha. But like, we don't want to bully and all that. Like, we need to be honest. A Block says exactly at Boshi, there's no reason for lying, and there's no reason for lying. And I hope I didn't lose you guys, okay? Because I'm not mad. I just want us to be honest, and I want us to be real. But you guys, attacking people in the chat just for speaking, that is also weird. Yeah, that is, Boshi. But you know, I must say, I mean, that's Anthony Anderson. Shit, Anthony Anderson, I mean, woo. But Block says, yeah. But thank you for the stream. Boshi, thank you for always being here. Thank you for being so supportive. Thank you for being a channel member. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I know I lost a lot of people. I know I probably, probably upset some folks and stuff. That's never the intentions. But thank y'all so much. You know what? With that being said, I'm sure that's a great way to end it. That's not the intentions of Damon Darling. You know, that's not the intentions of him either. Hey Sean, just finished queued up some barbecue wings. Y'all, hope y'all are having a great day. Thank you so much, Sean. I hope you have an even better one. I'm having an amazing day. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, Boshi. Block says we are very grateful, Terrence. We are all very grateful. Thank you, Blocks. God bless you. I appreciate you, Blocks. I appreciate you. See y'all the next one. Thank y'all so much. Boshi says hello, Sean. Colin says good night, Terrence. I love you so much. I love you so much, Colin. I appreciate you so much. Block says hello, Sean. That's a ton of likes. You see the likes too? Well, right now I'm seeing 41, so I feel like I lost some likes. Some people probably came back and gave me a thumbs down, but it's okay. But I appreciate y'all so much. I know people are saying close to 250, but yeah, I don't see it. I appreciate y'all, but I do see like a 5 for the gifts. I think that was Gamma. She sent me a heart. Thank y'all so much. You see 242? Oh wow. Yeah, I see 41, Sean. I see 41 thumbs up, like the thumb, and it has 4-1. But I appreciate you guys. Boshi, thank you so much. Thank you all. Sean, God bless you. God bless you all. I appreciate y'all so much. Remember, before I go, Boshi has the butterflies and definitely is on time. We are butterflies. We fly above all negativity. We're all things positive. We have an endless amount of possibilities, so therefore we can do whatever we put our minds to. Don't let nobody knock you up off of your grind, your hustle, your passion, your drive. Okay, keep going. All right. Keep going, all right? Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop, damn it, all right? Look after yourselves and argue and Amy. Yes, absolutely. Jerry says, hey, baby daddy. Hey, Jerry, how you doing? I hope you're having an amazing day, an amazing evening. God bless you. Have a great rest of your day, Terrence Blocks. Thank you so much. Jerry says, looking good. Thank you so much. I'm going to clean up even more now. I'm going to grow it out a little bit. And I'm going to clean it up, all right? Augustin says, hi, I'm new. Augustin, thank you for being new. I hope you subscribe. I hope you give me a thumbs up. Come back. I'll be going live again. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. I love new people. I love meeting new people. Colin says, God bless you, Terrence. God bless you as well. Colin Block says, hello, at Augustine said, what is this live about? Okay, the live was about Damon Darling and a few other things and stuff. I feel like I really do sound like Damon, but I'm from Mississippi though. Damon Darling. But I'm gonna end it now. But please come back, catch the replay, and do some comments to share me out. You know, I appreciate it. Again, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, you guys. Double tap that screen, scroll up, smash the thumb button, do all the good stuff. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm gonna let you guys go. It is 7:58 p.m. my way. All right. No. You are skinny? No, you are I'm skinny? I'm skinny? Well, I'm not that skinny. I mean, I've lost over 200 pounds though. But I'm on a weight loss journey. But I appreciate y'all so much. God bless you all. I will talk to y'all soon, okay? All right. You guys stay up, okay? Stay up. You're blessed. Blessed. It is 1 a.m. here. Oh my gosh, Boshi, I'm probably gonna start walking 1 a.m, and then I'm probably gonna do some more shorts. You said yes, you're skinny. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Block says wow at Boshi. It's 1 a.m. So 8 p.m. here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. You are 5 hours ahead of me. Oh my God. You can see into the future. That's crazy. Where I'm at is 8 p.m. Yes, it's 8. Well, it's 7:59 where I'm at, which is Florida. It's 7. Okay, you're central, Colin. It's 6:59 where Colin is at. He's in Nebraska. Okay, Nebraska is Central Standard Time. I've gone to Nebraska several times. I love Nebraska. Augustine said, I subscribe. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate that so much. Guys, I might try to go back live again, but I have so much to do. I gotta eat too, which I mean, I'm not even really hungry and stuff. I do gotta put some on my belly up, right? Welcome in, Augustine. Boshi says, Boshi is laughing. I really cannot believe it's 1 a.m. where you are at. That is crazy. So you and Anna and Beth Bits and Pieces, you guys are in the UK. It is 1 a.m. and you have, oh my gosh, thank y'all so much. Andrea says bye, guys. Said hi. I like Mexico in America. We do too, Augustine. You're new here, Augustine? That comment sounds very familiar. Now you do know I got 4 degrees in one certificate, right? But it's okay. It's okay that you're here. I appreciate you. Dead man, what's up, Dead man? Andrea says, hi, Colin, my love. That man said, hey, all. Yes, Terrence, I made the same face. Yes, and both you already know. Okay, intelligent minds think alike. That man says, it's been a minute. Yes, it has. Love me some Mexicans. I do too. I love some Mexican food. I wish I had me some chimichangas. Is that Mexican? I'm gonna get shut down. Thank y'all so much. I do appreciate y'all. We're gonna end it, you guys. We're gonna end it. You guys, stay tuned for the next live. Okay, stay tuned for the next live. I appreciate y'all so much. I'll be back. Unfortunately, lost job and been being busy. That man, I'm sorry that you lost your job. I'm sorry. I really am. I really am. I'm praying for you. You know, God don't make mistakes. And I say that, and I'm not just saying that. I really believe that God does not make mistakes. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Blocks Focus, I hope all is well, Dead man. That man said it's cool. Management sucks, man. Well, damn. You know, I'm gonna have to tell y'all because I was gonna tell you that I kind of snapped on my manager and I went off on something else. But we'll talk about it. But my manager apologized to me 3 times because I let her. I told her about herself. What are you talking about? How do you think what are you talking about? How do you think I'm familiar? Well, just with that alone, Augustine, just with that comment alone. I do appreciate you for being here and stuff, and I do appreciate you for being a new subscriber. Okay, thank you so much. Catch next live. We'll try. That man, thank you so much. If you can't, it's okay. I understand. Just an observation of Augustine. Do not worry. That man said, "Be safe." Yes, thank you guys so much. All of y'all be safe. I will be safe. Both a new subscriber, and Augustine said, "Okay." Block says, "I'll try my best to watch your live streams, but it won't be easy because school is in the way." Block, school is not in the way. School is the most important thing, okay? School is the most important thing. I appreciate you so much, but I want you to stay in school. I want you to keep your head in those books. I'm telling you, I'm not just saying this. I promise you, as I tell my nieces and nephews, please get all the education that you can get, okay? Never ever think school is in the way of anything. School is that, oh my God, school is a platform that, in my opinion, that you just need. It's very vital. And I'm not just saying this. I really do mean that. I thank God for my instructors, my teachers, my counselors. It's very, very, very important. Okay, keep going and do not stop. UK is good. I like their food a little. Okay, that's awesome, Augustine. And Boshi got the eyes and thinking. Like, wow, that's very nice of you, Augustine. That is nice of you, Augustine, the new subscriber. I appreciate you. Good luck at school, Blocks. Yes, Blocks, you got this. You got this, okay? Stay in those books, all right? Stay in those books. Because it's a serious kind of thing, stay in those books. I still stay in the books, okay? I still stay in the books. So I'm super, 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 super serious about that. I want you to stay in school. Boshi says, Terrence, we need to stop. We haven't started anything. We didn't start anything, Boshi. Boshi, I love you so much. Oh my gosh, we are so, you know how you have perpendicular people? We're parallel, Boshi. Augustine said, I don't like Trump, but I like America. That's awesome, Augustine. And none of us even were talking about Trump. That's so awesome. I love the fact that you don't like Trump, but you love America. That's awesome. Boshi is laughing. Colin is laughing. Blocks said, I will. Okay, I love that, Blocks. I'm serious. I love that. I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. I'm gonna say congratulations in advance. You're gonna do great. You're gonna do great things. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I don't want you to pressure yourself, but you got this. Carlos braids break the internet. They showing cornrows and okay. Let me shut up because white folks can wear cornrows. Okay. Black people ain't the only one that can wear cornrows, all right? I love you so much, Chance. I love you so much. Do y'all like Mexico? Augustine, yeah. But I'm sure you know America is greater. America is the best. Anyway, thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna get off of here, Boshi. I'm gonna stop, Boshi. I'll see y'all next live stream. You guys take it easy. Keep going. Don't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. Bosh, I'm gonna read your comment. Just so you all know, you get 3 hypes a week for your favorite creator. Hype Terrence and Gamma. Thank you so much, Boshi. God bless you. Colin says, I like Mexico. America is the greatest country in history. Let's go. Thanks a lot for liking my stream, Augustine. And Boshi's laughing. See you next time. Blocks Fruits Pro 87. God bless you all. I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Have a very, very, very blessed night. Boshi, you have a great morning. It's past 1 o'clock there. All right, see y'all soon. Bye.